Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Darkest Dungeon 2. My name is Britishbrat, y'all are my bros, and today we are continuing our runs doing the Infernal Flame. We are on the Doom Candle, we're on Act 4, and we are currently getting our way through it all. So here we can see we're on the 23rd Flame right now. So, I do have a redeem to name this. This is going to be named after Tom. Tom 52463, 52463. GG Tom, there you go. And let's go ahead and slap that Doom Candle on there. We'll go ahead and ready to get going. So this is the team that we're running today. We have a Tempest Leper, Yellowhand Highwayman, Warlock Occultist, and Confessor Vestal. We've been loving the Vestal life recently, so let's see how this team does today. Starting trinkets that we did get Snappy Swig, and we also got Clenching Claws. We'll see how we can get those operating. Let's figure out where we want to go. More Hoarders, Academic Studies, and Caches. This is actually a pretty decent way for us to start. It can get us some decent trinkets and items before we get going on into it. So I'll go ahead and start there. And then Greater Anchoring Charm is kind of nice, not gonna lie. Do we have anything that we absolutely need to get rid of? I mean, bad digestion can be pretty bad. Need a buff, but we're just sleeping on her instead. Yes, I think generally, I mean, I would say she definitely still needs some tweaks, right? Like, don't get me wrong, she ain't perfect by any stretch, but I do think that she is a lot better than I've been giving her credit for. So, what do we have? We got luxury gear. We don't have the best stress healer in the world. I'm fine taking Orphan Wolf Cub. Nope, doesn't go there. Just to give me that little additional resist on everybody. Sleeping on Vestal sounds very uncomfortable for everybody involved. I'm sure Vestal will be all about it, though. She's like, yes, sleep on me, please. Like, bro, you good? We're upgrading Sanctuary because that is pretty much our primary stress heal at this point. And then let's upgrade Chop. Let's just get some damage going. There's not really much we can afford here. Let's get food. We'll get some healing items. Those are always good. We'll get some laudanum, and I'll take some glimmers. Sure. All right, so we're gonna increase his debuff resist, and we'll go from here. I don't think we're really gonna be able to get Snappy Swig operating perfectly for us. Only if she's still wearing armor, I'd be about it. Her armor is giving Brienne of Tarth. Yeah, I think they get along very well. Brienne of Tarth and Junia. Okay, let's get into it. So Act 4 here, we're gonna have to deal with a lot of tokens. Doom Candle is already kind of built around token generation. So Doom Candle generates tokens on start, essentially. It also has a lot to do with like debuff resist and things. But basically it increases the traveling flame drain, so your torch drains quicker. You start with one less max loathing, and you start with one loathing whenever it resets, so whenever you max out your loathing. So you only have 3 loathing, you can see in the top right there. And then at various flame levels, heroes gain negative tokens, and enemies gain positive tokens. You do actually gain positive tokens at lower torch lights as well. You can get crit tokens if you lower your torch down. But I generally wouldn't recommend it. So we're gonna all start with weakness, and the enemies are all gonna start with strength right now. So the first round is really rough with the Doom Candle. Can really set you up for failure, because you end up just like unable to deal a lot of damage, and you end up, oh, it's a creature den to start off with. If you have Grog, yeah, exactly. Grog, if you get Footman's Grog from the general, you basically set yourself up for success, because the Grog just kind of eats all of the negative tokens and just shits out positive ones. $200 debuff resistance, so I instantly put the torch to 0. I mean, hey, if that works, it works. Did we get a pet? We did. We have the wolf cub. We have the wolf cub. Get spaghetti, you motherfucks. I actually don't want to lock him in rank 2. That would be a bad thing to do. What's his debuffers? Oozes right off the bat. Okay. New prediction incoming. Yeah, please feel free to put down as many predictions as you want, Pate. Those lure the cub like other pets. I remember somebody saying something about there being like, well, I guess the closest lore would probably be Houndmaster, right? That it's a young version of the Houndmaster's pup, but I don't think that's the case. I think if you look at it, it almost has like has an interesting face design, so I wonder what that's about. How many regions? There will be 3. We'll go ahead and get the generation going now. I'm gonna get revenge going. The Sanctuary here. Not 30 seconds. Whoops. You goofed. Go ahead and peel off those. Damn! Do I want some teriyaki chicken? Is there ever a time where you don't want teriyaki chicken? Teriyaki chicken's amazing. It's an absolute banger. Sanctuary fast becoming literally one of the best abilities in the game, in my very humble opinion. Eat my body weight in nachos at all times. I mean, I would be upset if you didn't want that, because I feel like that's just a completely valid thing to want in life. The diet before the trip sucks, but it's working. Yeah, it always sucks having the diet right before a trip, right? But it's worth it in the fact that you just balance out after the trip. Why you? Oh, you have the yips, don't you? We do have a lot of ways in mitigating a lot of tokens right now, which is really cool for us. So we'll definitely taking advantage of that while we can. Go ahead and top everybody off. Little heals add up. Little heals add up. Just a casual 28 damage there. Real no problem. Love ourselves that. Yeah, chat, any plans for the weekend? It's a -3 stress. Yeah, that's fine. Beasts cannot be saved. That's very, like, church-like of you. Choices, choices, choices. I like the Oasis. Gaming and writing, hell yeah. What you, like, what are you writing? If you don't mind me asking. I'm sorry, bro, what do you like, bro? What do you like writing, bro? Bro? Working for my animation exams. Oh, that's super cool, clown. Do you have a style of animation that you really enjoy? Drink wine and hopefully play Apex if my friends aren't too busy. Isn't that the life of like a 30-something-year-old or 30, 40-year-old? It's like you want to play video games. Man, everybody's got shit to do. So-and-so's got kids, so-and-so's going to a wedding, so-and-so's working the weekend. Bruh, I just want to play video games. Bruh, I just want to play video games. And the Flowvets might be able to get posting it soon. Oh, sorry, did I miss what you said you were writing? A web serial I'm working on about the horror of growing up and also murder. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. That sounds really cool, actually. To try 2D rigging, but frame by frame is your favorite? That's awesome. Animation is so crazy. Like, whenever I see something animated, I'm like, somebody made that. Like, that didn't exist in the world. There was no reference, or maybe there's reference, but there's no, like, you didn't just, like, start with it and then, like, no, you fucking made that. Don't care about calories, so just, like, one more. Hey, you know what? If you have the body type to do that, then do it. To get to meet an old friend today for Pokemon Go. Oh, that's super cool, man. When Pokemon Go came out, that shit was like, the world was at peace for a minute, you know? It was so cool to see. Everybody was out and about doing, like, meeting each other. Like, oh, are you doing Pokemon Go? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I caught this over like, the world was healed for, like, a very small moment in time. There was kind of this, like, glimmer of, like, what technology could be when used for good. And then we all just went back to hating each other in social media. We get a lot of food for doing this. It does hit our torchlight really badly, though. We're already at 60. We have some glimmers, though. For tender? What's tender? I don't know what that is. If I do know what it is, or if I should know what it is, I apologize, but... It's a band? Okay. We hit world peace. All it took was Pokemon. One I very much enjoy. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Hope you have a great time. 48 seconds. It basically took a second off the Doomsday Clock, and like that is just an amazing achievement by itself, right? So you can see we've got a few negative tokens that we now have to deal with. Front mortar. Resist. Sanctuaring here just because I really don't. Yeah. Don't want Dismiss. Doesn't have that much health. I guess they actually have the same amount of health, so, but she has block tokens, so technically that doubles her health in equivalent exchange terminologies, right? That's how that works. Something equivalent exchange. Went to see a singer I really enjoy live recently too. Oh, that's super cool. Was it good? Sometimes I feel like those expectations can set you up for failure, right? But as long as it was good, then that's awesome. I feel like we're doing really well here. Like, we really, considering how we started, we haven't taken much damage. Never meet your heroes. That's why I never want to meet you again, Matei. I'm kidding. Just stalk them from closer and closer. That's an option. Not an option I'd recommend, but it's an option. I like that, bro. Come on, bro. You like some songs live? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I find sometimes you can end up going to see a concert. It's like, they're just not as good live, you know? But if you ended up liking them just as much, if not better, then that's a really cool experience to have had. And I remember when bro jokes were like everything, like bro puns. Freaking Broseph Stalin, Barack Bro Obama. You're like, yeah, all right, I get it. Bro Sidon, Lord of the Brotians. Yeah, we get it, bro. It's a good team. Definitely some song artists that are just not made for. Yeah, I found that out with the Gorillaz. I really did like the Gorillaz live. I just found that I don't know, the experience just wasn't very good. Some people I know, like Bearman, said they really liked him live. It just wasn't my thing. Case for me, that's good, because those three, it's the most absurd. Broseph Stalin is funny. Poseidon is frequently portrayed as bro, and Obama is too modern for the joke. I mean, Poseidon, like, one of his main attributes is that he is a brother. Kind of whole part of the mythology, right? Fucking middle child, am I right? Middle child energy. Actually, no, that's not true. Is Poseidon the oldest or is Hades the oldest? Because I think Zeus is the youngest, right? I think people just think of him as the oldest because he's the king of the gods. But I think in lore-wise, Zeus is the youngest of the three. I think Hades is the oldest. Well, they might also all be the fucking same age. I don't know, but like that's just how I'm remembering it. Mia portrays him as evil. I mean, it's easy to, right? But like, yeah, he's portrayed as the evil one, but he is actually just kind of like doing his thing. We're just trying to get rid of as many of these tokens as we can just to set us up. Fucking crit. Greek mythology for those three doesn't matter much, yeah. I'm just trying to remember it. Like, I assume Hades, then Poseidon, then Zeus. Yeah, okay. It's like, I remember there being that Zeus was the youngest. That's kind of the one of the main points about it, right? How is it that these, like, regular-ass, just, like, basic enemies do more damage than... Like, they've just taken my team's health away. Like, it's gone. Like, they just removed it from existence in the span of, like, one round. That's crazy.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm trying! Zeus the slut. Zeus is an absolute slut. That's, like, his whole personality is just being a fucking slut. Spotlight in mythology. I mean, he is the king of the god. I mean, they drew like, not swords, drew straws, right? That's how they determined who got which region, realm, whatever. It started like half all Greek. Basically, everybody is like a thing in that mythology because Zeus decided to fuck somebody. Also, Zeus really enjoys fucking people in the form of an animal, which is concerning for many reasons. Probably more concerning that people, like, consent to that, but, you know, whatever. Bro! Stalin! Well, that's true. There's also probably not much consent, is there? When you actually look at the myth, it's not really consent, is there? Yeah. He kind of just did what he wanted. No, we kill. That's less damage coming in. Who's gonna stop him? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole thing, isn't it? All right, we gotta use our healing salves here, which is unfortunate, but there's so much DPS with these guys. It's kind of nutty. Yeah, I don't think it was really a big social issue back then, was consent. People didn't think of it about it the same way we think about it today, unfortunately. I say that. Many people still don't think about it that way. And that's the world we live in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm refilling my coffee cup. Winter Warrior Project sent me this, like, care basket, this care thing for Volunteer Appreciation Day. And I fucking love this mug they sent me. It's just this little mini thermos, but like the lip inside, it's like open all the way around, so that way you can drink from any direction. You don't have to like find the right direction. And because of the way it is, it like the thing I have with hot drinks in a thermos is that it usually just comes out too fast and it burns you. This is like it like slow drips them out kind of stuff. So like this is nice. So you can sip it without, like, all the fucking hot coffee coming out at the same time. And just, like... Because whenever you're drinking from a thermos, you can't really tell when it's, like, right at the cusp. And especially when it's hot, you're like... And then you burn yourself in pain. We should probably check our combat items here. Alright. And unfortunately, we had to use a lot of our items there to kind of deal with that fight, but... That's okay. I don't know mastery points. One. We have one mastery point so far. Oof. Relationships not great right now. But we have to take fights early on, like, right? Like, that's kind of something. Tongue after drinking something hot. I hate, like, burning your mouth, burning your tongue is such a, like, Ooh. I didn't realize our torch was so low. It's such a bro thing to do. It really is. Like, come on, bro. Hopefully I can Sanctuary before it does anything too crazy. And we'll get a stress heal out of it, so that's good. That's surprising. Oh, I guess it was only one taunt, wasn't it? So. Ugh, this is not a fun team of enemies to deal with. Okay, he's dead, thankfully. Alright, let's get some healing going. So, which flavor? I do like smoothies. I haven't had one in quite a while. If I had to pick... I really like anything with blueberries. I used to make a lot of, like, blueberry, like, mixed berry smoothies, but primarily blueberry. I used to do, like, a blueberry peanut butter smoothie that I really liked, and that sounds a little weird. I like strawberry banana, but I find it's just, like, what about roughies, though? I do love me a good roughie. That sounds very sexual. Not just a little bit sexual. That's extreme. That sounded extremely sexual. Chocolate, yeah, chocolate, blueberry, and peanut butter, yeah, like with some like cocoa powder or something. Like that shit was really, that's a really good combination for sure. Well, unless I can kill this guy, he's probably going... Okay, why? You know what, we just go for the heal here. What's the order here? I need to kill... It's possible. I just need to do 4 damage with a bleed, and then we're good. Ooh. Oh, well. Well. What about pickled chocolate pineapple? Yeah, I would rather throw up. I probably would throw up. You sit and think about what you did in the fucking corner. Wow, that added 3 stress. I'm really glad that added 3 stress. Not gonna lie, I want to ban you for that. Don't ban him. No banning. Alright. Maybe just a little banning. Maybe banning's okay sometimes, you know? What I need to ban is this drummer before he murders me. So, just a little playful banning in the morning. It'd be so bro of you. I know, I do love a good bro moment. There we go. Super cheerful dude in the comments of the most recent YouTube video who thinks BB's a fake. Yeah, basically I got called out for using the word bro. You don't get to ban a guy once, so I mean that's true, right? You know, sometimes I might just need to let him have some fun, get it out of his system, you know. Yeah, it's in my Discord. You can see it. I normally don't like calling people out, but like it's such a weird comment. Somebody basically saying that I'm super cringe because I was saying bro a lot. And they were like, I bet you never even use that word in your regular vocabulary. First of all, I'm a millennial. I say bro all the fucking time. So, second of all, don't watch my stream or don't watch my content. If you don't like the way I talk, because that's totally valid, by the way. I might have a commentary style that you just don't enjoy. And that's like, that's legit. I have plenty of people who I could be watching that I'm like, not my cup of tea. But to the 50 people who are sitting in their room right now or wherever taking the time to watch me right now.
And I have to say, in all honesty,
that's what I think about that comment.
Biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah, to the 50 people sitting in a room right now watching me, like, I think that there are people who enjoy my commentary. So, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, somebody seems to fucking like it. You might have a point. I mean, it's hard, yeah, but that's not, like, my fucking fault. If he doesn't like my commentary, it's not my fault that there aren't other people playing the game. And there aren't other people who he enjoys. So, either you like the game so much that you're desperate to find something to play it, but you have to watch something that you don't really like, or you don't watch it. Those are kind of your... In that case, those are your two fucking things. I mean, yeah, don't feed the trolls. Absolutely. But it's just, I always love calling out, like, just weird comments. Like, it's just an odd comment to make. It's not like, the trolling comments are normally like, your content's shit and you're shit. Like, okay, thanks. But, like, comments like that feel genuinely like somebody was, like, trying to do something. Like, no, we're gonna make this better. Like, I don't know if you are, but, you know, whatever. This is gonna be a pretty rough fight, not gonna lie. I'm gonna cure up that stress because that's gonna be a problem. We're gonna sanctuary here. I really don't need him getting hit with a crit into that vulnerable immediately. We're on Act 4, so somebody gets an extra turn, so. Just trying to get rid of the altar first, but that may not be the best point. I may want to remove some of the damage, honestly. We got a stun there, which is awesome. Oh, that's 3 natural crits we've had in this fight alone. Not great. Streamers should change to my liking. Absolutely, I agree. I mean, there's not like, there are times where there's like legitimate callouts of a content creator. It's like, hey, this thing that you're doing is very irritating, and I think a lot of people would agree. Like, even something I still do to this day is I touch my face a lot, which is something that I know is like, can be really like uncomfortable or just distracting for people, right? Like, that's something I can totally get behind. But there are other things just like, really? This is the hill you want to die on? Okay. Now, nobody deserves to starve. I mean, there's no reaction that requires that. People watch the cam? I mean, have you seen me? I would. Yeah, baby. Then the Leper King, yeah, he is pretty fucking badass, isn't he? He is pretty magnificent in every way, shape, and or form. 1 damage. They're keeping my Vestal down, man. GG, Bate. Good job. Yoink. No token for you. Also, I block this damage. Luscious voice. I ignore everything else. I don't like my voice, but I know some people think it's good. I think most streamers, a lot of streamers would say they don't like their own voice, though. I've learned to tolerate my own voice. Like, when I watch back my content and stuff. Fuck it, get maledicted. Let's have some fun with that, huh? Shit. My malediction was absolutely the wrong move, but it's funny. I hate my voice through software. That's a valid response, I think. Definitely sounds a bit different. You can also control it through software too, which is important, but... Hello. Unfortunately, I don't have Shambler spawn, so I can't use this with Snappy Swig for some really fun stuff, but honestly, this is gonna be pretty good on him. I said, why is his speed down? Oh, because his health is below 50%. That will be fine after that. My friends did when we were playing games, so I kind of got used to voice recording. Yeah, I mean, that's how I got used to it, was I just, like, listened to it a lot. Which I recommend, if you're a content creator or anything, you have to watch your own content. You have to be comfortable with it. A lot of people I know, especially newer creators, are very like, I don't want to, it's so cringe, I don't want to listen to myself. Ooh, I'm like, I promise you, you will learn so much about, like, how you speak and how you deliver information. Like, I used to talk super fast on stream. Oh my god, that's so cool. It's really amazing. And also, oh god, fragile. How did we gain fragile? That should be like a death's door quirk. We're spamming the cats. You guys have a minute to spam as many cats as you want. Let's go. Oh, unless you redeemed it a minute ago and now they're over because nobody redeemed it. My bad. Metropy. We got one cat in there. Nobody saw it, I don't think. Hearing my voice not deep feels like glass shattering. You can modify it with software. You just have to use audio software to kind of fix your voice, because a lot of mics will not capture your voice like how it actually sounds. I totally get that. Oh man, that Greater Wolf's Blood would have been really nice, actually, huh? Alas, it is not meant to be. It is not meant to be. Fight at 6 or less road fights for 2 mastery points. Yeah, we should definitely take that. 2 mastery points. I think we upgrade Divine Grace because we need to heal. The Threshold is important. And either Open Vein or Duelist Advance. Let's go with Duelist Advance. We're using that ability an awful lot. Alright. Let's work on relationships as best we can. We did get 1 plus 6. Then we got minus 6 total there, but okay. Oh boy, that really put some of us into bad spots, huh? I'm willing to risk this whiskey and pancakes and Dismas. Please don't screw me over. Okay, that got them out, which is good. Much better 28% than anything else. Probably should get this one up more than well, actually that one's at a 0, so let's not waste the points there. Could get this one up, Sarmenti and Bate. We do have a meditative. We have multiple meditative tokens. Okay, let's think about this. I don't really care about the Jinx. These cost the same. I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, we did get rid of the Jinx. That's fine. Fragile. Yeah, we had to get rid of Fragile. Like, we were already so low health on this hero. We can't risk anything else there. I think about food we're good on. So now you think about relationships. We do have a +2 speed for everybody, which could be really solid as well, but I think we need to check our relationships quickly and just see if there's any that we can realistically salvage here. Like pancakes and Dismas, I think we might be able to if we're lucky here. Okay, so that gets them out of the negative. Hey, Dartress, how you doing? Back to lurking as everyone else, it seems. I mean, hey, lurkers are the lifeblood of a stream. So thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. And if you're lurking, I appreciate you. You all are awesome. We do have 128% chance. I think I'm fine keeping that. I'm fine rolling with that. Buttressing band could be pretty good for us, though we're pretty trinketed out. Like, there's nothing I'd rather trade that for, so I don't really think it matters. So I guess right now what really matters is... Let's go for the speed. Let's take the speed. Let's get very sped up. Yeah, that'll help out a lot. And then we'll get everybody eating some food. I'm gonna give him this. It is gonna lower his speed even more, but I'm fine with that. For the sake of survival here. Gives him a good chunk more health. Alright, we're going into the fetter. Can we take on the baby? I think we could take on the baby with this team. I should have given everybody apples and cheese then if I wanted to do it that way, but... Actually, no, Doom Candle on baby is rough. The debuff resist is actually really scary. The debuff resist piercing is really scary. Probably not the smartest choice then, huh? Like, it's not affecting it. Well, it is, like, they just have a base plus 20% piercing. Like, that's rough. I don't think that's the right call then. I think we'll have to wait until the next region, probably. But we are hungry. We are quite hungry, but... Let me go to the right here. Not a creature den. That's okay. I'm fine with creature den. And creature dens are fine with me, if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean, but I know what it means. Hi, Albert. I miss this guy. Used to take Albert to conventions, too. Be like, this is Albert. I really wanted to get a costume where he, like, sticks to my shoulder, but his horns are very sharp. I didn't want to, like, gouge myself. -2 food for +1 vulnerable. We'll take that. That's an interesting interaction when you get it. I mean, good resist on the stun. Unfortunate double crits right off the fucking bat, though. Ugh. Just overall a rough start. Administrations would have been a good find here. Not fine, good use. Yeah. He's gonna be struggling for the next quite many rounds of this fight. We'll get him healed up now and hope for the best later. Bro, there are other... I really do say bro a lot. Whenever I'm getting hit, I'm noticing it now. British bro, pretty much. Hey, Hacker, how's it going? Through the dodge plus. We could resist, though, so. It's like it never happened. Waiting for Kingdoms and mod support? Yep, I feel that. I feel that. I don't want to use my unchecked power right now. Oh boy, this is a little spooky. As Leopard bleeds out. I mean, I don't have a heal on him, so my unchecked power isn't going to do much as far as crit heals go on him. Jesus Christ. You doing good there, bud? No, I am not. We're gonna pass heal here. Which Vestal path? She's Confessor. Yeah, this is not good. Just so much dots so quickly. Okay, he got a 75% check, but Jesus Christ. Administrations might need to be something we put on. That one's dead. Still guarded, thankfully. The EC to survive, 75%. Fuck! Fuck DBR! It's a fucking myth. Sorry, Pate. It's crazy how well we did in our last creature dead, and this is how poorly this one's gone. Bate is killed by the very spiders he loves so much. Yeah, I just can't counter the dots. That's all it is. Administrations would have saved us pretty well here. I'm so glad they added the pass heal thing to show when it's happening. Dead. Get this one dead. Okay. Well, question is, can we get through the region with 3 heroes? Yes. I mean, we have a healer. We have a stress healer. We have options. They're just not great options. So, hey, Fubble, how's it going? Right into another fight. I think this might be, yeah, this is probably game. I do not have the health off the bat to deal with this, unfortunately. All good, how are you? Good, we might have to start another run here in a second, but that's fine. Can't win everything all the time. The goats! The goats! God damn, the amount of damage these guys can pull off sometimes is crazy. Please push me back. God damn it, Vestal, why are you so strong? This is not the time. There you go. Damn it! It's gonna move her. She's got Dancer's balance though, so that helps every time she gets moved. First time it procs in history. It's actually proc twice this run so far. Painful Breath is a dumb move. Eat that corpse. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I need Carry Neater to get the value. Who would have thunk? There it is. I wonder if he has a health threshold for that ability. I actually don't know. Like, if he needs to be below a certain health point before he'll do it. Which hero did we use? Occultist. He was definitely the odd man out in the group, for sure. Please go for the... Nope, okay. It's fine. As long as we're smart about this, this team can definitely deal with this. Like, we just have to be... I mean, anytime you lose a hero, you just have to be cautious. See if I can get Vestal to heal herself. No, she can't, fortunately. Yeah, having no other healer to be able to actually help the Vestal out of this is going to be... We're just going to have to hopefully avoid a couple fights if we can and get her healed up a bit. But this team can do it. We've got enough damage. My concern will be back ranks, right? We don't have any backline damage right now. We may, I mean, maybe want to swap on... Like, are we using highway robbery much? Not really. Like, pistol shot might just be a viable kind of, like, if I need to hit the backline. What happened? I decided... that heroes, having 4 heroes is overrated. Now, we just We got dotted to hell, and I didn't have ministrations on in a creature den. We just couldn't outpace the dots. I really don't want the torchlight going down more. I mean, I'm just gonna take the damage to our relationships at this point. Who could be the replacement for occultist? There's a couple people we could throw in there. I'm really not super worried. I mean, Jester would probably be the best bet if I'm entirely honest. The combo generation would be a really nice addition to this. This is not the fight that I want to take right now, if I'm entirely honest. That's not gonna help us at all. No, an occultist is irreplaceable. Hey, Aspen, how you doing? How you doing, bro? Elite Warlord. We've done this before, but it's not a fun situation. Ugh. What's up, Ilias? Yo, how'd your the sun and all that, how'd that go? Your guys' little run. Little run. I mean, your really cool thing that you did. Vestal tanking for Leper sure is rare. Yeah. I mean, she's kind of our best bet for tanking right now. Was fun as hell? Hell yeah. Glad you guys had a good time of it. I'm sad I wasn't able to catch it, but it looked like it was a really fun time. Start playing taps for the run. Did we lose? We lost the cultist. Really hoping we dodged that, but all right. Heal him since he's guarded right now. Plus he has a self-heal. He still has quite a few of them ready to go. I gotta take advantage of this right now. We can guard, hopefully. I'm gonna give him this dodge just so hopefully that helps. And it fucking does. Oh. He's gonna go for the leper. Please, please, please. Yeah. Elite Warlord? Fucking who gives a shit? Get absolutely fucked. That was clean as shit. That was a good fucking fight. Fuck. Play on hit melee skills. Yeah. And we got, did we get Vanquisher on him? Yes, we did. Excellent. So we have a healer on a way to heal Highwayman, which is amazing. We're gonna throw on Purge here because he has the move resist piercing, which is gonna be useful for us. Oh my god, I can't believe we fucking clutched that. Jesus Christ. Alright. Vestal fucking clutched that, dude. Sanctuary is so good. Hey, Mud, we lost the Cultist. 3-person Warlord fight and we clutched that shit. I am as happy as you can be for that. I don't care. Relationships are borked right now. Survival is better. We got this. So this, like, we got this, right? Familiar desk. We avoid fights, though, right? Yeah, we avoid fights. Unless, I mean, this could be a fight, but it's not. Okay. Relationships. I agree, Ginger. Who? Like I like relationships IRL either. Ooh. Thought he could kill your weakened party. Little did he know that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Yeah. Now these are most likely gonna bork our relationships more than anything. Rather not take the relic hit. People have relationships IRL? I don't know. Never heard of it. Alright, I don't think the Lair is the best call in the world. I also don't think the Shambler's Altar is the best call in the world, so we're gonna go to the right here. Sanctuary. I've been using it the last 3 runs we've used Sanctuary, and it has absolutely clutched every freaking run so far. Let's kill the baby? No. Absolutely not. More like situationships, am I right? The baby on Doom Candle is just an absolute, like, you're asking for something terrible to happen. I do not need Cleaver. It's not helping us at all in this situation. We're going for the Oasis. I'm not going for the Shambler's Altar. I'm sorry, you guys. 3 versus 3. What's a 3v3 fight? Well, like a 3v, how many... What does Doom Candle do again? So Doom Candle is... It decreases your max loathing, so we only have 3 if you look in the top right over there, that way. My left, your right. And then it increases the rate the torch drops, and then you start with negative tokens, the enemies start with positive tokens. As the torch goes lower, they start with more positive, you start with more negative. Except once you hit a certain point, you also start with a crit token. So, that's cool, I guess. But you also start with weakness, so... It's a fairly designed compared to other builds. It doesn't just cleave every turn. Yeah, I like Warlord as a fight. I will say sometimes it does feel a little undertuned. It can feel pretty undertuned. Like, I don't think we've lost to a Warlord in quite a while, but it can be pretty RNG with, like, who or what he spawns with, right? We kind of need trinkets. Just because they are very good right now. We'll drop some candles. Doesn't crush you outright. True, yeah. I mean, he is just like, he's tough. He's a mini boss in my opinion. Like he's not a big mini boss. He's a mini boss. Unless that's a fight, we max our loathing going that way. This way won't be an ambush, so we go for this. Warlord on Star of the Chosen. Yeah, Warlord on Star of the Chosen is a nightmare. True. But if whenever we do Star of the Chosen, we're gonna be playing a lot of teams that are extremely combo focused. So we should hopefully like a lot of stun teams. Stun teams with Star of the Chosen are just like a menace. Weapon rack with Warlord is probably the scariest version of him in my opinion, because the extra tokens on him are just like gross. Man, I don't know. That's a lot of stuff. Screw it. We drop candles. I don't need candles right now. I also don't need that extra food. Or that. Apples and cheese are going to be our best friend right now. I'd really rather not drop trinkets because we're going to need to fill another hero slot and we don't really know who we're taking yet. Yeah, I like Warlord. I think he's a well-tuned boss. I do think there are times he might be a little too easy, but also, like, he's never, like, a cakewalk unless you have, like, a ridiculous Blight team. Blight teams just kind of melt him. Alright. This low torch is going to be problematic for us. Do we have any glimmers? No. But this is a region fight, so thinking this might be a good way to deal with some of the stress. We could also just scrap grenade a bleed into all of them. Could be really potent as well. Let's do that. Actually, I'm going to save that for the cultists. Yeah. And he has a great entrance. That's something I really hope that they go back. It's just totally not a necessity, but I hope they go back at some point and they rework the Shambler. They rework, what other mini bosses are there? I don't know. I think Shambler is probably, maybe Antiquarian. Antiquarian really isn't a mini boss in my opinion. A lot of people call her a mini boss, but she's not. But they add like that little animation. The lair bosses would be good. Yeah, rework, add them in. Like, add in that, like, entry animation for, like, lair bosses and stuff would be really cool. Death has a entry animation. Like, she has a starting animation. So you can see here we start with a crit token. So. It just adds so much flair to the game. Oh, that was an unfortunate waste of a crit token, I guess, but yeah, that's what it is. Fine. Yeah, it's much more cinematic like that. Yeah, that entrance animation is so good. And like other little things too, like you can see with like the duelists, like shrines, like there's more flair to the animations in those and like stuff. I think overall you can see the development of the game, right? And I think that's a cool thing, but it can also mean that like some stuff feels older, right, and feels kind of more out of date. Good resist there, thank you. Oh, is it? Yeah, the old meltdowns and stuff were like super dull. Even like the old like stress animations, right? The halos just were just like it was just there. It just popped in and popped out. Now they like fade in. They kind of have like little like ripple effects and stuff. Very much like better. Yeah, if they keep working on it like they are now, like eventually it'll be like it feel really, really good. I just hope that people stick around for that experience, right? We don't have to worry about the corpse right now because he's just gonna like do his attack anyway. So yeah, death armor is a weird feeling thing for sure. Just yeah, there was no. It was just a meltdown, yeah, and it was like only based on. It was all like relationship based. It wasn't. It didn't have kind of its own things and. The animations were more like they didn't have animations for meltdowns. It was the relationship act outs that they had kind of the meltdown animations for. That was interesting. Relationship block skills, yeah. How positive relationships would block healing skills. Yeah, it really was trash. I tried to be very like, okay, I understand they're going for this like idea where it's like, yes, you love that person, so that if they heal somebody else when you're on low health, you're gonna be mad because you're like, why not me? Like, you love me. I understand conceptually on paper what they were going for, because like that's a real thing, right? Like, why would you heal them? Like, I'm on low health. Like, you love me, don't you? Like, you just like that makes sense. But the way it was executed, it just doesn't translate well into the game space, right? Jealous. Yeah, it's like that's a very realistic emotion, but it just, again, I don't think it just like it just doesn't translate very well into the game world. All right, well, administration soon. Oh, I was really hoping that would not hit. Good resist though. Thankfully, these crit tokens, Leper is kind of opening up really well for us. We're definitely gonna have to administrations the Highwayman though, unless he resists all of these. She might have administrations herself. Yeah, fuck it. That's a 10 burn. We administrations her at this point. Right, he's got Vanquisher, so we need to make sure that if we can, we should be killing things with him. Kill here, heal. I'll heal here. Good dodge that time, bud. Cool, so she's now like dead. Another heal. A little hopeful there. Love that. Well, administration's here just because we don't want him to take that 2 damage, you know. Excellent. This little team is doing really well. These guys are working well together. Prevent movement, yeah. Yeah, like if they wanted to move apart from each other, they like didn't like it, but again, conceptually, I totally understand like what they were going for with those design choices. It just did not translate to the greater space, right? Hey, Mordecai, how's it going? It was a cultist. He got sent to the void. It's all right. All right. Got sent to, yeah, he basically went home. So, I was really hoping for a Deacon fight here, not a fucking Cardinal fight. God damn. Why isn't it? Because somebody redeemed that and that's what they picked. Oh, that's such an unfortunate hit. Ugh. Why are they so fucking fast, bro? Divine Grace is such a chunky heal. It's fucking awesome. Amazing. we managed to kill both of them before they got any worship off. That's actually pretty impressive. Yeah, I know. I used to shit all over Divine Grace. I used to be like, this is the worst heal in the game. It does feel slow, but she just never stops healing. So for like longer fights, she can just kind of keep you going. It's actually quite impressive. Little stress heal here. The threshold is the issue, absolutely. I don't think the speed of them is the issue. I think the threshold is. I agree. I think the threshold needs to be reworked. Honestly, in my opinion, I wouldn't mind it if the threshold got better the more tokens you had. Like, if you had more tokens, it, like, increased the low end of the threshold so you could heal better. Or maybe the other way around. I don't know. Maybe, like, more tokens requires a lower threshold, but it heals more. But less tokens, it's like, it's less buildup, but you can heal... You heal for less, but you can heal at a higher health. That might be an interesting way of doing it, where like you have to wait for the big heal, but if you want like a quick heal, you can do it earlier. Vestal can stress heal, she can with Sanctuary Plus. We've learned that Sanctuary is one of the best abilities in the game. I've run it the last 3 runs, and it has absolutely saved my ass every single run. I have become an absolute Sanctuary stan. Maybe per path? Yeah, we'll have to see if they ever rework her paths. I don't know if they will, but... Yeah, I know it took me a while to get here, but I'm glad to be a part of the club. Spoken Sharply could be interesting. Vessel so many times it's not funny. Yeah, Mantis. Mantra is an interesting one. I think sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so great. It really just depends how you play it, I guess. Yeah, have one laudanum. Why not? Menstruation, Maction, Sanctuary. Yeah, exactly. Hey, we made it. 3 heroes and we made it through the whole region. It's like, you really want those fishnets. We're giving them back to you. Like, no, I'm good. All right, chat, who do we want to take? What hero should we take? Also, I don't want this background anymore. We're changing the background. Nice. Also, I'm gonna check my resolve. I'm rapturous, baby. I'm the flagellant. Fishnets look nice. Maybe Vesta wants new stockings. AO? I'll pay for that mod. I was like, when did I get Sarmenti? What the fuck? Some of you. I mean, that's good. We get no negative. 2 masteries. So we got 4 mastery. 6 mastery, sorry. 9 master. Holy shit. All right, well. I haven't seen her much lately. Could Grave Robber work for this? I think Jester's gonna end up being the hero we need. I think, is a negative Cork decide is positive? Yeah, it kind of is. I think we need the combo generation and overall shenanigans, but we're probably not even gonna take him quite yet. We'll probably just pop on Bounty Hunter, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass
Both
boy.
these fights are not the fight I want to take on the boss, though, right? Who do we want to take on? Let's just be like, let's think for, like, we could take on Leviathan, would probably be fine, but we could end up with Beck and Call, and that's really not something we want. I guess the Librarian will probably be our best bet. I just don't really like it with this team. Like, we do not have the best team. Like, Bounty Hunter can definitely be, you know, what we need, right? But, like, how do we take on the General with this, realistically? I guess Intimidate? Intimidate, Pistol Shot, Illumination. Like, we have ways of dealing back row damage. More for the hero path if you get the hero next region. Well, the hero path costs the same either way, Clown. It's going to cost 32 relics, even if we hire him here and then pay for it. Doesn't change the cost. It only increases between the first in and the next in. The first in, it's only 4 relics. Librarian with Bounty Hunter, not gonna lie. I don't know. I mean, I don't have the best back row damage. Once he gets to rank 2 or 3, we'll be fine. We just have to power through ranked. Like, when he's in rank 2, we need to, like, have the leper slam him. I'm cool with this. I think Librarian would be good. Don't know that, yeah. You don't have your path display something to FaceTime? What happened to it? I don't know. It just took up a lot of space, and I don't really like the way it looked. You're more than welcome to ask me for my path, but I just kind of got tired. A, I got tired of it always changing, and then B, I don't know. I'm lazy. But it was just taking up a lot. I kind of want to maybe put the what act and what candle I'm on. I think that might be a better use of that, honestly. That's probably not a bad idea, because I think people can ask the paths. That's a pretty easy thing to ask, but maybe if we did, like, Doom, Candle, Act 4. I turn that on, and then I... I don't know. Oh, we'll see. Maybe people like that. I mean, that's also in the title, but the flame, not the act. People ask what act we're on all the time. Shelby calls them titties. What, these? Yeah, she does. The little titties. We'll see. All right. Oh, right. The act is over there. What am I talking about? You're right. I just need the thing. Doing it on the fly, chat. Doing it on the fly. I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna turn it off. We'll mess around with it. We'll find something else to put there. Alright. Alright, so let's grab Bounty Hunter. Hey, Lupton. Crime Lord's Molars. The target has combo additional damage. The target has stun additional damage. Yeah, I think we're gonna run back. I think we're gonna go for Librarian, right? So we'll run Backliner. Mark for Death is gonna be good for us here. Crime Lord's Molars, yeah, because he's stealing all of their teeth. It's like what he does. That's his trophy. He likes stealing teeth. It's like the Warlord of Ears. All right. And then we get everybody fed here. Yeah, it's Bounty Hunter specific, yeah. It's one of his 3 trinkets. Alright, let's take a look at other trinkets that we got going on here. See, like Snappy Swig isn't gonna do anything for him. Yeah, he's got that one, Kill List, and what's his 3rd trinket? Does he have a 3rd trinket? Oh, Utility Belt. Actually, I don't think I've seen Utility Belt in a very long... I could not even tell you what that one does. Hemophiliac, Clutch Hitter, Bad Digestion. Would like to get rid of Bad Digestion if I can. What do we risk losing? Probably Hard Skinned, right? Hard Skinned is nice, but she can generate block. I'd really rather food always have an effect on her, and we're good anyway. I actually didn't even check if the food did have an effect on her. We got lucky. Yeah. Okay. So we're going against Librarian. We could take the Almanac here. That might actually be a decent way to just kind of guarantee that we do okay here. It's not like I wouldn't generally recommend always taking the Almanac, but Could be pretty good. We're really not doing good as far as the, using luxury gear, but whatever. No luxury gear here anyway. Relationships. Let's take a look. Very unfriendly. Can we get those two feeling a little better? So now they're a little better. Annoying. We'll save this. We don't need to use it. There's no point in using it right now. Deploy alcoholism. Exactly. Exactly. Let's get everybody's speed up. Who had snappy or snap judgment? He has snap judgment. Okay, cool. Can we increase the speed anymore? No, not naturally. It's a little early, but you've talked me into it. Yes, now's a good time for the alcoholism. All right, let's go ahead and spend some points. Open vein. Are we pistol shot? Are we using take aim at all? We've not used take aim once. I think we switched to highway robbery, huh? We also need highway robbery for when we get to the final fight anyway. So that's gonna be bag maybe highwayman. We could. Would not be a bad idea. Administrations, divine comforts, upgraded illumination. Purge. Purge is actually going to be really useful for us in this fight. Against the librarian, it's going to be very useful. Okay, let's increase crit chance. Sure. You got the speed there. That's fine. All right. More safe routes. Visit 3 assistants. Look, I don't really care about that. We just care about taking on the library. And let's go fight a dude with books. Let's go fight a fucking nerd, guys. It doesn't. It's just... It picked... I just threw that on here. I was hoping he was going to get the dodge or the block, but he got the speed instead. Yeah, no negative relationships. You know, Holy Beads just picks one of the 3 buffs that you can get and just gives you one of them. Random, I thought you got no, we only got the one. So final region. I have to kill the librarian here, so. I didn't realize we're on the final region already. I can take the watchtower. Let's go middle watchtower. Order Physis Facsimile Lair. I think that's gonna be our best bet. So we just need to be careful here that we don't accidentally like lock ourselves out of this. We shouldn't. Check our combat items while we're here. A lot of assistance thingies. Do we have a modifier for that? It's probably because the region goal is plus do 3 assistance encounters, so it's probably giving us a couple more than normal, just to try and force that as a option. Sure, we'll just take 2 strength tokens. We'll only get 1. Ugh, for ladyship. Oh no, we got both. Why did we not get the weakness there? No, I'm not complaining. There's probably something I'm missing there. It's fine. Yeah, that's showing them to us. That's right. That dodge plus is not something I want to see. It's really hoping we can murder that guy. Good resist, though. Let's go ahead and Sanctuary that. That combo token is not something we really want to see. We'll stun him. Wow, 10% chance, and he got it, huh? Yeah, everybody's just... This is basically a null and void start here. The only thing that happened was somebody got bled. Yeah, putting Sanctuary on the guy with Riposte was definitely a choice, huh? We kill here, guaranteed kill, let's get it. Yeah, Burning Beats hits like a fucking truck when he's ignited, dude. But Leopard just hits like a truck in general, so it's okay. Yeah, big shame I missed that. Blazing Aegis, yeah. These two are an annoying combo because they just kind of like feed off of each other. And Purge here. Don't want to let them ignite, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. It's an interesting thing that he can be somebody who ignites and somebody who gets ignited, so... I think he's the only enemy that can, because I don't think Ladyship can get ignited, right? Or any equivalent of her, right? So much missed damage here. Excellent. Can't Solemnity here. Oh, what a misclick. Good job, me. Oh, that's annoying. Like, literally, my mouse just slipped and I clicked as it slipped. So that's 5 extra damage I did not need to take, and 2 extra stress. Oh well. Life goes on. Greater Clotting Cure is nice. That's gonna be really fun for the final fight. Or really helpful. I mean, fun might not be the best term there, but... Alright, so we want to go for the Watchtower. Yeah, we shouldn't max out Loathing here. It's by having 0 affinity, you managed to escape by... Yeah, I know, we managed somehow to hold grudges. You know, they're old friends. You know, they're good pals. They got a lot of history together. They make things work, as you should with friends. Seriously, man, I don't know why I ever shat on Vestal. Vestal has been the absolute glue that has held together the last 3 teams that we've run. Well, we did lose a cultist, but honestly, the only reason we lost him is because I was trying to not run him as a healer. If I had run with Weird Reconstruction, we wouldn't have lost him. Life goes on, not for a cultist, valid. Yeah, if we hadn't run without a heal on him, he would have been able to take care of himself, like enough to be able to deal. The cultist is literally in shambles right now. Nothing I really care for here. Maybe the glimmers, but I don't know. We'll take Mosto Glennon, actually. That's gonna be a good one. That's a good item for the final fight. not the final fight, for... Didn't Occultist die of bleed? I mean, he did, but if he survived one check, right? And then he would have been able to heal himself and then not get hit again while on death's door, so... You know he would have healed for 0, yeah. I find her terribly boring, to be honest. Since switching off of Consecration builds, I've had a lot more fun with her. Like, just not running Consecration has made, like, a big difference in my playstyle. Very restricting. They are. You spend so much time trying to get them working, you end up, I feel like, missing out on a lot of the actual, like, fun. Or she is slow. Like, she's definitely not, like... You know, I feel like Flag is definitely, like, a great example of a character that just is, like, super fun and always works and is always a good time, but, like, not always works. But you know what I mean? Like, he's always, like, kooky. But Vestal is, like... She's old reliable, man. Like, she just, like, she heals for good amounts. She keeps your team alive. She gets rid of all the nastiness. I still don't want her to be ramping up. I feel like a lot of that just bases off of her doing damage. Like, I don't play her to do damage. Sometimes she does amazing damage if I can get the setup right, but I really don't need her to, so... Her heals are good, man. Like, Divine Grace has come in clutch so many times. I don't know, I'm really starting to enjoy her more. I think I felt the same way where I was like, she's just so dull, but now I'm... she just lets teams live. And sometimes that's boring. Sometimes she's not the most, like, super fun way to play the game, but... I also would argue that winning runs is fun, so... Like, high damage teams are super fun, but they tend to die more than her. They must see the light someday. I mean, if she's not for you, she's not for you. Like, I'll probably get bored of her eventually, right? Like, I'm not gonna just, like, never play different, you know... Jesus, bro, you good? Fucking slam that axe into him. We've had misstep on her twice now, too. And that gives her, like, plus 80 health, and she just, like, yeah, that didn't really hurt. Like, holy shit. Really enjoying regen. You can get some crazy regen if you're smart about how you play it. Run Occultist again confirmed. I wouldn't go that far. Occultist is still a very good hero. As one of the devs put it once, Vestal is old reliable and Occultist is wacky waving inflatable tube flailing man or whatever it is. Star of the Chosen, but she'll make a comeback during Hateful Pyre. Yeah, Hateful Pyre, I think she's gonna be like an absolute necessity just to like coincide with the lack of like overall healing, just to have like a way to kind of trickle up and like recover on fights, because it's a lot of recovery healing on Hateful Pyre. Like you need to stall out fights and have like an unlimited heal function to really get the value out of her. Do we have any trinkets we really want to like swap out? Like that we're like, yeah, I think we can get it. I think we can get fucking deadly on him. I mean, I would rather deadly on somebody else, but like plus damage per positive token, minus damage or more damage taken per negative token. Not really generating tokens. What about Flag? He's a good healer. He's a solid healer. Yeah, Flag is a super fun way to play the game. I would say that if you ran Flag and Vestal on Hateful Pyre, you'd have a lot of ways to deal with the lack of healing. Is undiagnosed autism as a character? I am not on the spectrum, therefore I cannot comment on that, but that's pretty funny. One thing I wish that they did, I know that they give you that big, like, thing, but I wish that maybe they highlighted this if it's the final region, like, put, like, a big glow on it or something, because I think I still find a lot of new players like have struggled even with that, like, because they just kind of skip the initial like whatever, I don't care, and then they get to the end of region, they're like, oh my god, what the fuck, I didn't realize I had to go for the lair, you know, like. But having that glow would be like just some way of being like, you need a trophy. All right, double check everything. We've got throwables on everybody. Purge is going to be really important for us. I don't think Bash is going to do much for us in this, honestly. Might take Intimidate just to have it, though. Nah, I'll take Bash. Fuck it. I think this fight. I think this team will do good. All right, let's take on the Librarians. See how we do. Yeah, Intimidate would have been a good option as well, but I just don't think we really need it super much. Yeah, she went for Fire Ices on the Widow, which is fine, because that doesn't... The Widow doesn't have any built-in... She doesn't ignite, right? So I think that's fine. Constant, you know, it'd be kind of a funny mechanic though if they could, and then they like started like, because they can't deal with the fire, so they actually like it burns them. It's like it would maybe give them some positives, because they do tend to be in these groups a lot, but maybe it like it kills them quickly, because they're unlike these guys who are kind of okay with being on fire, right? Could be an interesting, like, I don't know. Could be an interesting idea. And again, I'll hash about Ignite being a dumb mechanic in the sense that self-ignition and turns on the same turn are dumb. Like, they both get to Ignite. They both get their extra action for free. What's the point of having support enemies that can Ignite for them if they can just do it themselves? Makes no sense. Never will. Should change. That's my spiel on Ignite. Did I see Ulysses? Oh, hey, Ulysses, how's it going? Sorry, I missed you there. Yeah. I don't dislike Ignite as a mechanic. I think it's fine. My issue, as always, with Ignite is that enemies can self-ignite, fine. There are support enemies that can ignite other people, fine. But self-igniting and then being able to go in the same turn, that's dumb. Right? Like, if they have both of those, then it should either be that the support enemy uses their turn to give somebody else ignition and then they can go, or they self-ignite but it takes their turn. That's my thing. Free action is pretty critical. Yeah, it's just a weird thing to me. Like, I don't dislike the mechanic. I think Ignite is a cool idea, right? Like, that these enemies kind of have two modes and you have to, like, then figure out who's the priority based off of who's ignited. But in general, I find that it's like, well, but why do I care about... I'm not going to focus ladyship if this guy's just going to ignite himself anyway. Like, why should I care? Fucking that fucker down. Immolatus be damned. Yeah, that's valid. That's a valid thing to say. Alright. Let us go to the next level. Yeah, overall this team is doing really solid, I think. Alright, thanks for the lurk, Bate. Appreciate it, man. get rid of all those nasty tokens, huh? You're doing what to the shaman? Food sounds nice. I should eat some. Yes, food is good. If you haven't eaten yet today, you should definitely go eat some food. I would highly recommend it. There it is. Now I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat now. Go eat food. 'Tis good. Revel in the joys of eating. And we rolled low there. That's unfortunate. BLT or breakfast sandwich? I would say breakfast sandwich, personally. I'm just gonna purge this guy back, so I'm not super well. Actually, I won't be able to if I'm not careful here. Oh, this was a bad idea. This was bad. This was a bad idea. I might get new sunned here. He still has a turn. I'm getting new sunned here. Shit. That, I don't know why I did that. We can still potentially purge him. Okay. Yeah, I think we managed to avoid the new sun. Thankfully, did take one of our blinds, but that's fine. God damn. Bro said, fuck your health. Alright, Enlightening Elements, Sacred Scribbles, or is that Charred Litany? I can never remember. Charred Litany, yeah. Don't care about that, per se. And we do get the complete catalog is good. Alright, let's go for it. Librarian time. Let's go read some books, motherfuckers.
Lafanu Venido.
Hello, Schlebby. Will it make you smart? No, it won't. But one can hope. Have dealt more damage, yeah, but getting the stun off early is a good option for us. Got food now, congratulations. I mean, it's all relative. I wouldn't say one's necessarily better, I'd just say it is. It's not a bad option. Yeah, we got really lucky that hit, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do more damage. 7 to 12. 7 to 12, same amount of damage. Oof, crit. That'll be a good ministrations right there. categorize fucking alphabetize your party. Yeah, it's a really interesting ability. I remember when the game first came out, it took people a while to realize what was going on. Like, that was one ability that a lot of people were like, what the fuck is happening? I don't understand. And then, like, people eventually figured it out. They're like, oh, I see. Interesting. Again, we got lucky through the blind. It sorts them, yeah, it sorts them after the hero class name. It doesn't. It's not just a random shuffle. It's organized. People thought for a while that it was based off of the actual name of the hero, so you could like people were like trying to change their names and be like A, B, C, you know, so that way they went in order. But that's not how it ended up going. My curiosity has been like, does it change based on language? Because if so, people have like different experiences, right? Based on the language that they're running. Or could I like change the language like before going into this fight to like force a different categorize? It's actually something I've never thought about. Yeah, he got pretty royally stomped there. All right, I don't need Charred Litany. Sure. I don't really care about this or that or that or that right now. All right. Yeah, I would say that went pretty well. Yeah, we have to think about which hero we're gonna take after this. I think it's gonna end up being Jester. Jester's probably just the best overall choice for this team with the combo generation and the blind and all that fun stuff. Biggest issue right now is Vestal can't heal her own stress. So we should probably just go ahead and throw that on her. We're going into... I don't know what this is. Blood? Okay. We could definitely do with the wine. We'll need a good bit of mastery for the Jester. We're gonna need a good bit of mastery for anybody. Right now we have one... I mean, we should be kind of okay. That was actually a good stress heal. But, well. I think we'll be okay. Not super worried about it. We should get a mastery point from one of these. We'll get one from the Exemplar. Like, we'll be okay. That loathing negates itself. Then we get one more. This loathing negates itself. And we get. Let's go for the left one. Loathing on a cultist fight makes no sense to me. There's such a rare chance for you to be able to skip that fight. You have to have like a specific quirk, right? So like, I just find load nothing to be overall just not a great concept. Like, you'll end up with load nothing on Oblivion's Rampart too, which again, like, that's a force fight, and it lowers your load. Like, what? Ah, why? Why does that exist? To what end? Either you die, or, you know, who's tagging me? Oh. You guys should join the Discord, by the way. A lot of fun chats going on in there. Who's trying to complete first? Oh man, I don't know. Probably Plague Doctors. I would imagine that was probably who I went for first. But I don't recall. It might have been Man-at-Arms, actually. I might have to go back and look at my old playthroughs. Nice. Illumination causing blind when? I mean, thematically that makes sense, right? Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's basically a giant backhand, right? It's like, nah, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way you coming up here and doing all that. Illumination ignoring blind when, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It should, though. I agree. Ignores dodge, yeah. The flashlight, it is basically just a giant flashlight. Should probably kill this guy back here before I get too crazy with it. Arclight hits the whole party, removes stealth, clears dodge, removes blind on your allies. Yeah, well, you know. Runaway needs some victories, right? Should've used that on her, honestly. What no balancing during early access does to a motherfucker? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, there was a lot of balancing to happen, and you had to realize that early access, the game was not the same as it is today. Just like in terms of like how paths operated and things like that. I mean, back when we had like apprentice path and master path and like the game was balanced around how it was back then, and then a lot got added, kind of changed it itself. When Kingdoms releases, yeah, I mean, Kingdoms is gonna need its own set of balance patches, right? Like it's its own, being its own game mode, it's gonna need its own whole spiel of things to deal with. I do not envy the team. I get the feeling they're hunkering down right now. I think console release is definitely like their big thing. I know they're working on modding stuff right now. Like, I don't know how they're doing it all. There's a lot going on. Now that my Vitrin is complete, yeah. Kind of glad that I've been taking the time to do it slowly, because like it gives me something to do. Musketeer coming for Kingdoms. There's no new heroes coming for Kingdoms. That's been confirmed. So sorry to rain on your parade, but yeah, I don't want to. We know that that's not going to be a thing. So there may be new heroes eventually, but not for quite some time, I would imagine. Yeah. I think it's a good thing, honestly, because a new hero requires so much attention, and I just want them to focus on whatever Kingdoms is going to be. We'll get new heroes eventually. We do have another DLC coming besides Kingdoms, so there's other things happening. Animation, yeah, it's just so time-consuming. That's why when a lot of people are like, well, the DLC was only... Like, I didn't need to do that. It was only 2 heroes, and it took them how long to make, and like, that seems crazy. It's like, is it though? Really? Because like, there's a lot of work that goes into making one of these guys. things aren't working as intended. Yeah, there's so much. Like, I think they said they spent like weeks trying to figure out all the weapons because they were like, it was causing it. The weapon skins alone cause a bunch of issues with like it like clipping and stuff like that. So it's just you know, there's so much work for them to create a whole new game mode. I think that definitely requires its own set of just like, it just needs dedication, right? I'm surprised Binding Blade had 2 heroes, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I think they were smart to do it that way because I think, you know, they needed to capture, you know, the Crusader audience while also like giving people kind of like, because a lot of they basically best of both worlds, right? You get a returning hero and a new hero, and so like if you're, you know, on either side of the like, well, I want. You know, I think a new hero would be the better option. I think returning hero, blah, blah, blah. Either way, you get covered. So that's actually was a really smart idea. There's more than most larger companies do. The patches tend to have a ton on like certain companies. Yeah, I mean like the hero patches and the balance patches, which have drastically improved the game in my opinion. Completely unnecessary, right? Like necessary in terms of like I think the game needed it, but like they could have just been like, nope, sorry guys, like this is the way the heroes are. I think their biggest issue is that because now they've started it, they've opened the hornet's nest, right? Where now people expect it. Because they're like, well, you guys started the process, so like you gotta finish it, which they do and they should. But I almost kind of wish that they waited. I don't know. They can. It's all a balancing act, right? They can't wait too long because then people are gonna just leave and not come back. You know, they're gonna move on to other games. But I get the feeling that like Kingdoms is. They're not. I'm gonna straight up. At this point, I don't think all the heroes are gonna get balanced before Kingdoms comes out and before obviously before console release. I was really hoping that console release would happen after they rebalanced all the heroes, and I was like, they have time for it, and then they announced Kingdoms, and I was like, oh. Okay, so now they've got to develop Kingdoms as well. So, unfortunately, there's going to be patches and stuff after console. You know, that's fine. It is what it is. But I was kind of thinking, like, it would be really good to have the heroes in a very solid place before the game came out to a whole new slew of players who then now have to go through the whole balance rigmarole instead of just getting the heroes as, like, their final iterations. But what can you do about it, huh? I mean, you can say design flaw. It's just one of those, like, it's a balancing act of anything. Like, they need to make money, they need to keep people interested. And console release is something they have to do, but then balance patches were also something that they were like, we kind of have to do this, otherwise people are going to get really mad at the game. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I think that ends up being the whole thing. Like, if they hadn't done it one way, people would have been upset they did it the other way. Now, if they had a team of 60 people, they could do them all at the same time, and it wouldn't really be an issue. But they don't. They have a team of, like... They have a team of 30 people, and, you know, each of those people is doing an individual job, right? So, you don't end up with that many options. I think 30 might be generous. Hey, Kinrid. How's it going? Again, not really a fight I'm looking forward to seeing, but it's what it is. He's already ignited, so... He starts off ignited, so... Let's get the stun here, just to get him from having a turn right now. Are we winning? We're not losing, Aspen, but... This could be a particularly rough fight for us, if I'm entirely honest. Ooh, that's rough. Just lie through the fucking teeth and add a new hero in the Kings anyway. I mean, they've been known to do shit like that in the past, so it's possible. English muffin broke, so egg sandwich with knife and fork it is. Hey, if it works, it works. It's a stun resist, 20%. Stress down, please stun. That should do it. I don't know what he can do from back there, actually. I don't think I've ever seen him in rank 4. So he can pull and immobilize, and he can stun from back there. He's actually probably does less damage, but he's kind of more disruptive in that position. All right. Kill here. The muffin knew and said no. It's like, yeah, exactly. It's in the fine print. You have to be British to eat an English muffin, even though English muffins are not English. So. I think a lot of people in England would be kind of confused if you gave them an English muffin. Like, this is a what now? You are a muffin? I am. I'm delicious. And a little, yeah, I got a little punch. A little chub. And apple pie isn't American. You know, a lot of Americans eat apple pie with cheese. The fuck did that come from and why? Like, who hurt you? How do you break a muffin? I don't know. Cheese? Yes, it's a very common practice in a lot of Midwestern states. A slice of American cheese on top of your apple pie. Very common. I grew up with a lot of people eating American pie with cheese. Midwestern, it was all over when I was a kid. Of course, it's the Midwest. Yeah, I mean, that's what growing up in the Midwest will do to a motherfucker. What it did to me. Hey, well, I mean, people swear by it. But, you know. That's wacky? Yeah, well. That's America for you. It's a wacky place to live. Yeah, an English muffin isn't a muffin. It's like it's kind of like a scone or a biscuit, but it's just it's a weird item. But yeah, it like pulls apart and you can make it into a breakfast sandwich. I guess it's not even like a scone. It's more like a biscuit, an American biscuit. What would it be in England? I don't really know, because a scone maybe kind of like a scone. I don't know. It's a weird thing to explain. Is this Exemplar? This is Exemplar, isn't it? I mean, I've always called it a scone, but I know some people call it a scone. Just kind of... dialects are weird. Unfortunately, he's gonna get extra actions. Act 4 Exemplar is pretty brutal, because the extra actions really fucking affect your ability to counteract the, like the prelude fall kind of shit. Oops, I added the wrong person. I'm so sorry. Okay, it happens. It didn't get a worship last round. I don't know why. See, good thing we got Dancer's Balance coming in clutch. Hell yeah. Excellent dodges. Boomer APN. Also, at first, does the Exemplar start nuking you? No, it doesn't. If you take it just stops them from getting a worship token via that way. So he'll get worship riposte and regen out of this now. But we won't be able to do it, so he'll have to get it through, like, other means initially. Nah, neither of them dodged that, huh? A bit of a stress heal here. Good move resist. Well, actually, the move resist actually doesn't help us because there was a chance that she was going to be able to get Dancer's Balance to proc there. It should have been good for us. Cheer that off. Okay. GG. Oh, that was a misplay. I misclicked there. Oh, fine. Not bad. Didn't get a single exaltation off there. Wish we had the bleed resist one, but we don't. Yep. Nah, I don't really want that on Leper, honestly. The move resist is gonna be better for us right now. I don't want him getting slammed to the back. It's a really solid trinket, but I need, like, I can't rely on us getting drums. Yeah, early snap judgment has been really good for Dismas. All right, who are we taking? I think we just take Jester, right? I think Jester's our best bet. The combo generation is going to be really useful. Stress mitigation is also useful. That's fine. Yeah, I think Jester's a solid choice here. We have the relics to also just change his path, so we'll just go ahead and virtuoso him out, because why the fuck not? Yes, it does. So eventually, by the time we get to that stage in the fight where combos are really affecting us, it'll probably be helping us out a lot. We have one bleed resist thing. Options, well, yeah, Crusader wouldn't be a bad option. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Gesture to exclamation YouTube, got you. The +2 speed, stagecoach. Yeah, good call, thank you. I always do that. It's the fucking almanac. I need to stop that. There we go. Now he's got the speed. What's the trophy? Burn on crit. Get the Mountain Almanac? Yeah, that'd be... We unfortunately can't, but I wish we could do the Mountain Almanac. That would be pretty good. Am I getting baited? If you take all 4 almanacs to the mountain, you get the almanac buff that you would get in any other region on the mountain. So it is real. It just doesn't really say it, so you kind of have to just take my word for it. Necronomicon should be in the game as an actual mountain almanac. That could be pretty funny. I was hoping for like a +2 there. Damn it. Yeah, you have to equip them all and then take them to the mountain. Echoing March isn't going to do much for us, if anything. Yeah, sure. You should join the Discord. Join Discord then. Join Discord. Do the Discord thing. Join it. Join the Discord. I have done it once. Yeah, we've gotten it happen. Have I gotten the Necronomicon and Slay the Spire? Yeah, I believe once. Yes, but I cannot recall. I think I probably lost that run fairly quick. Okay, so we are at the mountain, and as is tradition, when we reach the mountain, we're going to go ahead and do a game giveaway. So, if you'd like the chance to win a free Steam key, make sure that you're following the channel in order to potentially win. But this is just my way of saying thank you for everybody hanging out and being here for the whole stream. So there is open exclamation enter for a chance to get in. Again, anybody is welcome to join. You just have to be following in order to win. I will be checking, so please make sure you do that. I would appreciate it. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Hey, if you're watching this video on YouTube, hey, subscribe to the channel. So that way you don't miss out on all the lovely content that I post over there on YouTube. So let's go ahead. Let's just buy some items here, toss them on, see what happens. Got the speed again on him, which is fine. It's what's on Reddit? It's Chemical X. Like Powerpuff Girls reference. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, it's on Reddit. You can see it on Reddit if you wanna prove that it's real. But yeah, it is a real thing. It's a neat little like Exodia Easter egg they put in there, pretty much. All right, let's go. We're going to the mountain. Let's just let's cruise with it. See what we get going on. Yeah, getting them is the hard part. There's ways to get them, you know, from like academic studies and stuff that make it a lot easier, but you do have to be lucky. Is Dismas the main character this series? No. He's not Quick Tick. He's just used in a lot of the art because he's Chris Barusa, the art director. It's like his character, like the first character he really like designed for the game. So he's really fond of him. Funnily enough, I believe the Jester is actually his earliest design because the Jester is based off a character that he designed in high school when he was in high school. So, fun fact. If you want a main character, I would guess Leper is kind of like the mainest character in the sense that he's like truly the most righteous and all that stuff. But he is like the poster boy, Dismas. Dave Jr. Ideas one class, yeah. Yeah, Plague Doctor is also like very iconic for the game's design as well. I had a buddy at work who got a Plague Doctor tattoo the other day. I thought that was kind of funny. Leper is canonically the only guy who's not like got a like bad past. Like he's not trying to fight like his demons or anything. He's just trying to survive. Almost like there was a plushie. Yeah, almost like there was a plushie. Oh fuck! I need to ship that. The person who won that. Yeah, there's a plushie. I'm really hoping they make an art book for a DD2 eventually. That'd be really, really cool. How do we get immobilized? Way to the Worlds? Was that a... Yeah, that's sort of Way to the Worlds thing, right? Just because he's gay. He's just trying to help out, you know? Excuse me, how did he get 16 burn? That's gotta have been... He must have procced in Lightning Element and Snappy Swig for... Wait, what? From crit... Oh, from crit... Right. I got on the wrong bus, dude. It was the right bus for you, Shelby. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. It's just schlobby. Burn with no runaway crusader and the only vestal path without burn. Yep. Pretty gnarly. Oh, mind me saying so. I'm always here unless I'm not. I mean, that's factually true. He finally outpaced the burn. stay off my public. I thought that said pubic transportation, and I was like, bro, I'll be your pubic transportation. Again, god damn it, you said pubic. What the fuck? Ah! We're too connected, chat. We're too connected. But hey, when am I coming out to hang out with you? Isn't there like a thing you want me to come out there and hang out with you? I know, I'm like trying to like be good about my dates. Labor Day. That's so far away. Okay, I won't remember. Just keep reminding me. Thank you. Wahoo! I love that emote. I don't know why I love that emote so much, but I do. I love it. Fucking nerd. I am a fucking nerd, and I'm proud of being a fucking nerd. I want you to work their yard. Yeah, Bate wants me to do some yard work. I'll do yard work for Bate. In exchange for favors. So you need to... I've killed enough shamblers for Bate. Homer Simpson's voice. Nerd! Yeah. I mean, I didn't really need to hit him there, but it wouldn't have really done anything else for anybody else, right? To rake my lawn. Ooh, is that what the kids call it these days? Raking the lawn? I need the combo. I need an adult. Okay, we're probably gonna get exaltation here. I don't think I can counteract what's going on here. Whoa! I'm not saying that out loud. Alright, chat, let's calm down. Let's calm down. No, you're fine. I don't personally care that you said it. I'm just not gonna say it out loud. I will say, generally speaking, YouTube does actually check the text that's on screen, and you guys are on screen, so be careful. You guys will get me demonetized. Holy fucking crit. Penis. Throwing attention to us. Lady pleaser, there you go. Damn, I look away for 1 fucking second. For what? Can you imagine if I could steal his worship tokens? How fucking hilarious would that be? What's the... I would just shoot him in the face. Penbis. Borbs. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at all that fucking damage. We play the Penbis game in school. The what the fuck now? No, I ain't never heard of that. Oh, I meant to use Purge. I thought I clicked Purge. Oh well, whatever. Oh, well you... Oh, yeah, the penis game? Yeah. I thought you were talking about a game actually called Penbis, yeah. We played that in fucking Las Vegas. We did it at TwitchCon, yeah. That was funny. We were driving around screaming penis at the top of our lungs. It's pretty funny. We're really mature. That was weird. TwitchCon's a fun time. Anybody coming to TwitchCon? You guys want to meet up? Who's going to TwitchCon? Any of y'all? Yeah, nobody's going to TwitchCon this year. Fabled date night streams of yore? Oh yeah, the good old date night streams. Old lore. Margarita night. We need to do that again. I'll play some Jackbox. You guys want to do some Jackbox? Margarita night, a little bit of Jackbox, fucking... We played Hollow Knight? Yeah, we used to play Hollow Knight together. We need to play the rap game. That shit was... That was fucking amazing. I need to try out some of the new Jackbox games. There's quite a few of them now. There's been like 4 or 5 since we last played it. I think they're up to 10 now. Also, fun fact, the Jackbox games, the company that makes Jackbox games, they're making like an adult game. Like, obviously all their games get used as like, everybody makes penis jokes and stuff, but they're making like a dedicated, like, not porn game, obviously, but like a game that's like focused on making like adult jokes. I think that'll be pretty cool. Oh my god, Jesus. All right, the first Dr. Disrespect joke is out. I'm not gonna comment on the Dr. Disrespect situation until, like, I'm just gonna let that sit. Cards Against Humanity is always a good adult game. We could do that we should do that as a Discord thing someday. We should have like a community Cards Against Humanity night, because you can do it online. All right. Apples to Apples. Yeah, Apples to Apples is basic. Like, when you're an adult and you play Apples to Apples, is like, yeah, this is an adult game. Yeah, we should do that. I'd be down. Do a little, like, I don't know, Friday night, like, get on Discord, hang out with some of y'all. I am very bad about doing that. Honestly, the only reason I don't do, like, Discord, like, hangouts of everybody, I'd love to do them, it's because I'm extremely introverted and I get super anxious about, like, chatting to people. I need to be better about it. It's the only reason I don't do those things. Like, when I stream the Discord, I turn my mic off and I'm like, but why? I stream. Oh, also, boss. There's something about, like, Discord, like, chats that makes me like, oh god. So, I don't know. Dr. Sparrow on the FPS stream, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, just Google it. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it here on stream. It's got some uncomfortable topics. All right. Leading a group chat is shit. I mean, yeah, it is. There's nothing like. I don't think anybody would be like bad to chat with. Like, I'd love to hang out with you guys. I just like. My social anxiety is very rough. So it makes things like that. It's like, oh god. Like, it's fine when it's on stream because it's one-sided, right? Like, yes, I chat with you guys, but I'm not like having, you know, we're not like shooting the shit and stuff and talk, you know, I don't actually have to like respond as much as, you know what I'm trying to say. I actually have to like talk. Give him a round of applause. I'm gonna save my solemnity. We're the same height? Yes, we are the same height. Not interacting if they don't want to. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Yeah, also, yeah, go join, like, the things, the socials and the stuff. We'll go ahead and get this chest down. I don't really need to melt down this early. That was a crit, so we got a burn out of it. Is that gonna be enough? Yeah, that's we're done there. Okay, cool. Sure. Yes. Yeah. It's yeah. It just yeah. Just deals with some very real things, and not that those things should never be talked about, but I don't really want to talk about them here, so. Encore here to get rid of those crit tokens. I won't be able to steal them because we just recently used highway robbery, so. I can use ministrations. I'm just gonna move. Oh, I can't move that way. Okay. Resist on the bleed, thank you. These weakness tokens are really fucking us. Just makes it very difficult to land hits, and we really need to land hits, right? Huge hit. Jester's strumming to the beat, yeah. I don't think this will help us, but we can do it. I don't think that'll stop him from being able to do what he wants to do. Fortunate. He's dead anyway. Well, not dead, but next phase dead. I dislike that he gets to keep his tokens from the last like thing, but I don't get to keep my dots on him from the last thing, right? Also, that's cool. Just yep. No, this boss is kind of wonkily designed. It does have some pretty fair limitations, to say the least. Pass heal, sir. I know, I can pass heal, but I want to save it until I need it, kind of deal. I just wish it didn't party cleave every fucking turn. Like, I just find that really annoying. I don't know. The crit token is doing things though for us, so that's good. That was a crit too. Lovely. Resisted the burn though. Okay, please miss. Can't miss that one. Is the passion? Yeah, it's an annoying phase to say the least. GG. Somebody needed to do the cleave everyone moves, right? I would like to do this without my leper dying, though. That would be preferable. Preferable. Should be able to heal him, right? Oh, a little resolute. All right, fine. Don't care. She's still alive. Everybody lives. All right. Woo! GG! All right, that's 24 flames down. We've done it, chat. 24. Woohoo! Woo! We're cruising. We've cruised through the Doom Candle so far. And that wasn't a loss, a hero loss too. We made that work pretty well. That was a really solid team, man. Vestal again. Vestal.